name is Stephen All, and today we're going to review in this video how to install CPLEX on Mac with the newest release of CPLEX version 12.8. So the agenda of today will be first installing CPLEX on my machine, which is Mac Sierra, so OS 10.13.2. After, we're going to run the CPLEX Studio to write some OPL code. After, we're going to deal with some security alert that appears. And finally, we're going to rename the app to make a ready search with Spotlight. All right, so now let's get to it. I already downloaded the installer and I put it on my desktop. You just have to double click on it. It's going to hold the load. I choose English. Next, of course, I accept. This one here is just the license information if you want to review it, but it's going to be also in the files later on. Where do I want to install it? Yeah, application, CPLEX Studio 17, that's fine. Yes, everything's going to be installed. Please install it. So here is going to run the installation. This one is the first release where we got the ID, so the OPL Studio actually on Mac. Before we didn't have it on Mac, we had it on Windows and on Linux. And now with the new version, you have that also on Mac. You had previously also just CPLEX, the algorithm and the APIs on Mac. But now in that version, you have it also the OPL Studio on the Mac. Also joining the package, you have the new APIs for Python. Has been released like 2 years ago, but wasn't included into the CPLEX release, but now it is. So you can either get it directly from the installation or from pip, actually. Pip do CPLEX install. There it goes. So now the installation is almost complete. Done. So where it is, it's nowhere to be seen here. Actually, where you have to go, it's to your application. Then you remember that we had a CPLEX. And whereas actually is the CPLEX Studio. So here you got the concept technology to model with the APIs. Here you got the CPLEX spin, the CPU, some documentation, the license. That's actually what I told you before. And you have the Python package, do CPLEX with the examples. You have the installer right there if you want. And for the OPL, actually you have to go to OPL IDE, and it's that guy just right there. And then you can start it. So what I will actually choose for me is I would choose to the root directly, and I would choose CPLEX workspace, and I would choose a workspace which is basically on my root. And there it is, you have it. You can then import a new example as you could do in Windows. So for example, portfolio optimization. And you got the run optimization, which is right there. So you've seen actually a small pop-up windows, and that's something that I would like to talk about. If I run the second one, I say, okay, do you want the application? It's nothing to worry about. It's just if you want to connect actually that, receive some message from outside, and you just say allow. And that's going to happen actually every time that you're going to open the first time that you're going to open the windows. So it's nothing to be worried about. That's just going to happen there. If I close it and reopen it, so I reopen it, I'm gonna get again the message when I'm gonna try to solve. And it's nothing to worry about. So I rerun, and here it is. What it says is to go to Preferences, Security, firewall options, and here you're going to find it just right there. And that's fine. I mean, normally it should be there. So nothing to do about every time that you're going to solve the first time, then it's going to do that. And you just click allow, and that's no problem with it. So otherwise, that's the CPLEX that you like. There's one thing actually that, for me, it's a bit annoying, is I always search with Spotlight my application. And of course, when I take CPLEX here, I don't have it. It's not appearing in there because the name is not there. So what I will actually do, I will like rename it CPLEX Studio, and then now when I start CPLEX Studio, I have it, and I can just press enter and start it. Of course, you can also do the docking, which I think also I'll do it. So right click on that and keep in dock. Actually, I just undo that option and keep in dock. So that ends this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed CPLEX ID on the Mac. Bye.